What is happening in the world right now? Utah Valley University is reopening after the shocking killing of Charlie Kirk, and Memphis is bracing for National Guard deployments. Meanwhile, Venezuela claims a U.S. Navy raid in the Caribbean, and the Trump administration is renewing its push to remove Lisa Cook from the Fed. Plus, Emmy wins, coffee price hikes, and so much more. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Utah Valley University is slowly returning to normal after a shocking act of violence. The campus is beginning its phased reopening today, marking a significant moment after the tragic killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk during his American Comeback Tour. The university has been working diligently to clear the area where the incident occurred, removing crime scene tape from the grounds where Kirk's tent once stood. This event has sent ripples through the political landscape, with President Trump even requesting $58 million in security funding in response. The investigation into the shooting is ongoing, with suspected shooter Tyler Robinson reportedly not cooperating with authorities. Investigators are working to uncover the motive behind the attack, and new details are expected as Robinson is set to make his first court appearance for formal felony charges. The community is grappling with the loss, remembering Charlie Kirk's immeasurable legacy through vigils and memorials, while also facing the immediate aftermath of such a profound event on campus life. But what does this mean for the future of political discourse on college campuses? Next, we're diving into the heated reactions and calls for calm following this devastating event. Following the assassination of Charlie Kirk, political leaders are issuing urgent calls for a de-escalation of heated rhetoric across the nation. This assassination has brought the intensity of political debate into sharp focus, with many arguing that the current climate may be contributing to such violence. The incident has sparked widespread concern that disagreements have become so passionate that some individuals may perceive violence as a viable response. President Donald Trump, while calling for calm, has pointed fingers at the left, citing agitators and scum. Conversely, Republican Sen. Lindsey Graham views the event as an attack on a political movement, emphasizing Kirk's crucial role in Trump's past electoral success. Democratic Rep. Adam Smith stressed the need to stamp out the notion that violence is an acceptable response to political disagreement, highlighting that passionate debates are part of democracy, but violence is not. Utah Gov. Spencer Cox has pleaded with Americans to reflect on their actions, urging them to choose making things better rather than worse. He also cautioned against premature conclusions about the motive, despite suggesting the suspect held leftist ideology. As tensions simmer, one former athlete is expressing outrage over how a town is honoring the fallen activist. Next, we'll explore Nick Mangold's strong reaction to a New Jersey town's flag policy. A former NFL star is voicing his strong disapproval over a New Jersey town's decision regarding national mourning protocols. Retired New York Jets center Nick Mangold has publicly expressed his disgust and sadness after the town of Madison, New Jersey, failed to fly the American flag at half-staff in honor of the assassinated conservative influencer Charlie Kirk. This action went against President Donald Trump's proclamation for flags on government buildings to be flown at half-staff until Sunday. Mangold, a resident of Madison, observed the flag flying at full staff on a government building and took to X, formerly Twitter, to voice his dismay. He stated, "I'm disgusted and saddened by my town, Madison, and my state, New Jersey. This is wrong on so many levels, as an American husband and father was assassinated for expressing his right to free speech." He also tagged New Jersey Gov. Phil Murphy and gubernatorial candidates Mickey Sherrill and Jack Ciattarelli in his post. Officials in Bergen County, which also faced scrutiny for similar actions, explained that their policy is to follow the state of New Jersey's daily flag status, which indicated full staff for that day. Meanwhile, Charlie Kirk was tragically shot and killed while speaking at Utah Valley University, leaving behind his wife and 2 children. The suspected shooter, Tyler Robinson, was apprehended after an extensive manhunt. While some communities grapple with honoring his memory, others are actively celebrating his legacy. Up next, we're heading to Colorado to see how supporters are keeping Charlie Kirk's memory alive. In Colorado, supporters are coming together to honor and remember the legacy of Charlie Kirk through a series of heartfelt memorials. Following his assassination, Coloradans gathered on Sunday to celebrate Kirk's life and reaffirm their commitment to advancing his legacy. Organizers highlighted Kirk's significant following within the state and his dedication to promoting his core values. One memorial, organized by Rocky Mountain Voice in partnership with Brave Church, featured founder Heidi Gannell. She emphasized that Charlie Kirk's primary legacy was centered on his Christian faith and its importance for young people, alongside his advocacy for civil discourse and the ability to debate tough issues without animosity. Another memorial in Golden, hosted by Team Emmer PAC, saw co-chair Weston Emmer, a former Turning Point USA chapter president and close friend of Kirk's for nearly a decade, share how Kirk inspired him and others to engage Generation Z in activism and voting. Both Gannell and Emmer called for greater civility and a better approach to disagreement within the American public. Colorado Governor Jared Polis condemned the violence as the act of an unhinged, evil individual, while political science professor Robert Priaz noted the complex reactions, including schadenfreude and calls for retribution, reinforcing the nation's political divide. A public memorial is scheduled for September 21st at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. From political discourse to global tensions, the news continues to be intense. We'll wrap up with a quick look at Venezuela's claims against the U.S. Navy and the latest on Lisa Cook's position at the Fed. And that's your news rundown. We saw Utah Valley University reopening after the Charlie Kirk killing, Memphis facing National Guard deployment, Venezuela alleging a U.S. Navy raid, and the Trump administration's move against Fed Governor Lisa Cook. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to GlowLine for more, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels. We'll see you in the next one.